What role do police informants play in entrapment defense? Imagine being accused of a crime you never planned to commit. Now, think about how law enforcement might have played a part in convincing you to do it. That's where police informants come into the picture. They are individuals working with police, often undercover, to gather evidence. Their actions can be key in an entrapment defense because they might persuade or pressure someone into breaking the law. Police informants often approach suspects and encourage them to commit illegal acts. Sometimes they repeatedly urge or coax the person, crossing the line from just providing an opportunity to actively convincing them to act. If the informant's behavior is aggressive or persistent enough, it can be used as proof that the defendant was induced to commit a crime they wouldn't have otherwise. Since informants work on behalf of law enforcement, their conduct is legally linked to the police. This means that if an informant manipulates or pressures someone into breaking the law, it can be argued that law enforcement improperly influenced the defendant. Defense attorneys look closely at how the informant interacted with their client to see if their actions created the criminal intent. In court, the defense team may present evidence showing that the informant's encouragement was the main reason the crime happened. They want to prove that the defendant was not predisposed to commit the crime before the informant got involved. If the court finds that the informant's tactics caused the defendant to act, it can support an entrapment claim. Courts examine whether the defendant was ready and willing to commit the crime before law enforcement stepped in. If the informant's actions created the criminal desire where none existed, it can be a strong argument for entrapment. Defense lawyers analyze conversations, how often the informant contacted the suspect, and how forcefully they encouraged illegal activity. If the defense can show that the informant's conduct was manipulative or coercive, and that it led to the crime, the case might be dismissed or the defendant acquitted. This is especially true if the informant overstepped legal boundaries by badgering or pressuring the suspect. In the end, police informants play a vital role in entrapment defenses because their actions can be the foundation for proving law enforcement improperly induced a crime. Their conduct can make the difference between a case moving forward or being thrown out.